just what she knew. And the wait is over because we are having ourselves a semi-finals between EXE versus Chaos Cartel in the first game. And hope you guys are excited because I'm super excited. I'm super, super, super duper excited for this game. And also, we are closing in on that finals, and we don't know who's gonna make it and who's gonna go home at this stage. But then again, one thing's for sure: the game's gonna be interesting. The game's gonna be excited, and yeah, get your popcorns, sit on the hot seat because you all will be on the hot seat today. Okay. With that, we have ourselves, our sponsors, One Up Gaming Cafe, where the LAN is being conducted live. Season 3, baby. That's how we roll. Okay, that's how we roll. Live, that is on LAN. So if you wanna see this happen on live, you can go to One Up Gaming Cafe right now, and you'll catch us uh, playing these games. And we are also partnered with home Spectra. That's right. We are partnered with Spectra because those crispy overlays, you know, we need them, and they're looking good. They're looking spicy good. They make it just a bit more exciting. And today, we have ourselves the casters. That is Rogue, me, and we have Edge. He'll be here in a couple of minutes. Don't worry about it. He'll be here when he comes. It's gonna be it's gonna be wild. Okay, we're gonna have a good game. Also today, I'm excited about two things. One, EXA. EXA is one of the top dogs of the tournament, and then we also have ourselves Chaos Cartel. Can EXE execute the cartels and send them home? Or will it be the other way around? Will the Chaos Cartels just bring the big guns, the mafia, and execute the executioners? Okay, so a lot is on the stake. A lot is on the stake at the moment, and I am not rooting for either teams. They have worked really hard to be here. Both teams have played their best, have given their best. There were times where we saw people just falling off the map in Abyss, and then there were times where people were just getting ace 1v5. Okay, that was really, really interesting. And now, we can watch some watch party cams where we will get some visuals of look at these guys. People are here to watch this tournament live, this season live, that is, to see our boys and girls in action, 5 versus 5. Who's gonna make it to the trophy game, and who's gonna go home today? And we let's go. Let's here. Oh, goes in One Up Gaming Cafe. Lighty, we have Loki with the style, Sasuke Uchiha. And EXE, Team EXE overall. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, am I fanboying a bit too hard at the moment? Monster Beat? Monster. And then we have Emo Boy. Oh. He's like, okay, let's go. Let's go to our Chakri. Very chill, very Kelsier. Oh, he has the guns. And then we have Chaos Cartels. The cartel. Mm. And ladies and gentlemen, we have some confirmations, and the confirmation is that we have ourselves the first map, which will be bind. Okay. Yeah, I just heard that it will be bind. The first map of semifinals will be bind. So I'm kind of excited, man. I'm kind of excited. Bind is the OG map. Okay, OG, original gangster. Okay, you playing that map means it's full on entertainment for everyone. You know Valorant, you don't know Valorant, you don't want to play Valorant, you play Valorant, you don't want to play Valorant, whatever your brain plays, the mind games you played by your brain, but it is mind. Okay. Bigger mind games than what your brain will play with you. Yeah. Man, I I am so excited. I have no clue as to what I'm saying, okay? But we have official confirmation. It is going to be Bind, ladies and gentlemen. First map of the game and the day, and second will be Lotus. So, oh, okay. Bind and Lotus back to back. That's some good stuff right there. No Haven at the moment. And what is the third map? The third map is Brahmi. What's the third map? Hello? The third map will be Fracture. Oh, it's gonna be both teams will be in a bind, and they're gonna have to go meditate in the Lotus to calm themselves down before they are torn apart by the Fracture. Okay, that's what we will be having. It's the Executioners EXE versus the Chaos Cartel. Okay. Also, happy Women's Day to everyone. Yeah, happy Women's Day. And with that, we have ourselves a very interesting day ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen, because Bind, Lotus, and finally, Fracture. Okay, Fracture. That's gonna be lit. If we get to Fracture, hope we get to Fracture because that's gonna be mind blowing. Okay, it's gonna be mind blowing. With that, we have ourselves agents that whom will be picked by the players and mm, yep, and yo, guys, just from the back end, the match will start in 2 minutes. So you guys have 2 minutes to get your popcorns, to get your Red Bulls, to get your Baba Bibi Boo, whatever you want to get. So go for it, okay? Go for it. And once you come back, root for your players. You know, scream your lungs out while watching the game, because that's why we live uh, playing Valorant. You know, that is why we play Valorant on a daily basis. To scream in the voice chat, to make sure to flame people, to make Valorant as toxic as possible. That is what we do. But just joking there. Okay, be respectful to each player. Be very respectful to everyone you play. Make it a fun, relaxing game. Okay, yeah, make it a fun, relaxing game. With that, we have ourselves a players cam. Look at them. Look at them. One Up Gaming Cafe. Everyone's in One Up Gaming Cafe and everyone's looking good, looking super good. You know, each player they have their gears, they have their mouse, they have their keyboards, they're in perfect position. And on the other side, Chaos Cartel, the same. They somebody has protein powder? Is that protein? No, it's an energy drink. Okay. For a second I thought Aspect he has his protein shake, in hand, and he's gonna just go for it. And yeah, Chaos Cartel, they're getting ready on this side, and we have a little bit of camera Monster Beat and Demo. Cameras down for the count at the moment, but I think it will be fixed in a couple of minutes. And look at the spectators. We have live, the beauty of LAN. Zero lag. No need to worry about internet. You know, I think you need to worry about internet. I don't know. Okay, back in my time when we used to play LAN, we didn't really worry about internet. It was a server hosted inside. Anyways, and then we have ourselves audience for the first time. So that's live audience, man. If your favorite player whiffs a couple of bullets, you can throw some popcorn on his head. That's an option you have. If your favorite player dies out of the blue, you can always bring a egg and a tomato with some salt. That's another option. So you have multiple options to do what you want to do when you're live. So the players, but yeah. Now, br- uh, now just talking about the teams, we have ourselves EXA. They were looking strong. They had a I think the teams that easily qualified to the group stages, some of them had a very hard time playing against EXE. EXE is one of the strongest teams in this tournament. We have Loki himself, who is a crushing beast. He loves to just pop out of nowhere and just get a headshot and then back out. And the coordination on this team is just insane. Okay, that's something we need to point out. These guys, they are known for their teamwork. They are known for backing each other up. when someone takes a fight, you always have someone to trade, someone standing behind trading. On the other hand, we have ourselves chaos cartels, and chaos cartels are a team who love to create as much chaos as possible. That's all you can say about them. Teho aspect going in for the Omen. With that, the other two picks. Hydra locks in on his signature breach and kills it. And Monster. Monster with his monster cipher. With that, we have ourselves a lineup on one side. That is Chaos Cartel. They have locked in for themselves the OG lineup with Teho replacing Toa. On the other side, what do we have? We have Loki. He's looking towards the sky. Could be big. A hawk in hand. Blinded. A hawk in hand, and he could be blinding a few on the other side. And also has the dog. So Sky is one of the craziest picks on Bind map. You just works out so perfectly. On the other hand, we have Oping on that jet, and Reina being
Hero.
Sasuke is looking forward to Reina. Goes in on Brim and Lighty. He wants that Wise. The only common pick if this lineup locks in will be Jet and nobody else. Oh, they do lock in, and Jet is the only common pick. Everyone's going for something different. We have a four-man diff, ladies and gentlemen. We have Sky for Teho. We have Jet for Jet. We have Weiss for Cypher. We have Reina for the Breach. And we have Brimstone for Omen. We have a rosters versus roster. That's gonna be a head-on fight. This is gonna be interesting. That's something. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to this game big time. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And surprisingly though, we do have. Oh, the round is starting too. Surprisingly, just saying this out there, having that Teho means that there is a double nuke, which is a big advantage compared to you can literally block off a main with Teho's utility. I think one of the players who showed us how to do it and very effectively at that was RK, who did a wonderful job on that Teho pick a few times in a row. And on this end, Emo Boy versus the Oping. Emo Boy, it's Vortex versus Oping, a rivalry from the beginning of season 2, and they will be facing each other. And that's gonna be that's a beautiful Wise wall coming up right there. It does separate that rotation on HB. On the other side, though, we have ourselves, you know, that Cypher versus Wise gonna be something interesting. Cypher is known for this map, and not picking a Cypher, but instead of the Cypher going for that Wise pick, which means that they are trying something out here in the semifinals. Maybe something that has worked in the pro scene, and something that they have played yet again and again. Something that will work for Lighty. Maybe it did work. Wise did work out a few times when it came to Moon. Moon did a wonderful job on playing that Wise from Team Godzilla. So big expectations for the players as to how Lighty will execute that Wise, and how effectively Monster Cypher will be on that defense. On the other hand, Loki versus Breach and the Teho, the Kelsier versus Hydra. Yeah. Hmm. Anyways, we are just having a quick reload bay because you know every now and then to fix stuff you need a reload. So we are going for that, and with that, we will be getting back into the game in a couple of minutes. No, maybe 30 seconds, maybe if we are if we are too fast, which we are, because it will be a reload in 30. So this bind, man, this bind's gonna be interesting as the two double teleporter with the sky double flash and the dog, and then we have Teho. You know, it could potentially just block off an entire area from being pushed. So that you can just block off a lot with Teho. On the other side, though, I really want to see how well this Vice pick will be, how it will work out on the attack, especially. You know, so that wall, that's a good wall on the flank. It will give information, but that's about it. It doesn't delay or it doesn't block off anything. You know, someone passes by and you know that there is someone behind you, and
On my
that's it.
mark.
So how well can they utilize the Vice wall to their advantage, and how can they play this out? On the other end, though, aspect with the Omen, we
Hey
know
Rob, what's
how
up?
much
I'm
of
back with the
these.
casting. Just,
Yo, Brummy, welcome back. So what's happening?
nothing, man. There's been a bit delay happen. So yeah, coming to
Oh,
the game.
I love this. Hold that thought from you, because Emo Boy and Aopeng on the fast jet, and Jet gets it. Aopeng going down just like that. Emo Boy with the first blood, and that goes costing a lot for Aopeng Sheriff. Lighty on the other side goes down. The second one goes down on the trade-off to Teho. They have big, but Sasuke is the one being the aggressor on this side. The smoke, will it be enough, or will it push through? The fake plan coming in from Loki on that side, though, expecting someone to push Monster on one end. The smoke will go down. Loki gets the plant off the sky. Too deep to comfort zone, but no, says Loki. Monster, you're not monstrous enough. Jet on the other side. Sasuke going down. We have 2 versus 3 in favor. Hydra gets Loki. 1 versus 3. This attack is not working out. 1 versus 3. Emo Boy and Hydra gets the final kill. Goes and going down for the count. And we have ourselves the diffuser. That is Emo Boy. Yeah. And
Yeah, I think that's a interesting round coming from Chaos Cartel. Like Emo with the 2 early picks, like giving a lot of advantage, like a pick on op-oping as well. So yeah, and Hydra with the
Indeed,
utility
man,
man
indeed.
is like on point.
perfect. I think that was a perfect retake from Chaos Cartels. The first blood drawn by Emo Boy, that was big. A sheriff in hand, and he goes down just like that, opping. So that advantage that was taken by Emo Boy, huge.
Yeah.
With that, we have ourselves 0-1, and it's a massive split coming in. A being pushed. The drone will try to catch someone. No one at Tan and opping. He might go down. The drone goes down before they spot anything. But then again, Sasuke and Loki on the side, on the other side, in the showers, taking bath, and the cipher trip goes down. Ooh. I love this. I love Aspect's position. He has a judge in hand, and he's doing the same play. He's waiting. He's waiting with patience. The cam will spot out more than enough info for the team Chaos Cartels, and Lighty is being forced back. This is why Teho is such a dangerous pick. You just block off something big time. Jet, oh Jet! He's looking for the flank on the other side, and Hydra is inside the site, and could be a big wall. Omen though, Aspect though, the play, but the judge matter, and Sasuke gets the counter trade off, and Jet on the other side goes out and going down just like that. Sasuke on the play, Open gets one, taken out by Teho, and Monster getting that Monster getting that Sasuke kill. With that, the last man standing, Light himself, ExE on the back foot. 0-1 at the moment, and kills here. Can he score? Yes, sir, he scored. The Glock headshot, not enough to take him out. Rummy, 1 minute. I'll just be back.
They're welcome to try.
Are give a tech pause. Kinda already PC different.
Caution here.
Just come to Discord. The match is going on. Yeah, boys, we are on a tech pause because Rogue is away, and we got a second caster as well. So yeah, let's just start like in 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, 10 seconds. My bad.
Okay, Brahmi, let's go with the game. And I'm back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, because 14 seconds on the clock, 0-2 at hand, and on the board, we can see that EXE is on the back foot and they're not looking good. But then again, Chaos Cartel, can they maintain this lead on the scoreboard? That's another question. But I don't know, man. Should I even doubt this? Look at Oman. Look at Aspect. He has a judge in hand and is waiting patiently for Loki and the boys to push forward. Maybe this Oman could be big. Oh, he hears on the long, and it's a massive push coming in. The 4-man on that B long, and Wise the only one pushing Lighty. Okay, is he light enough to get past Oman, or the entry on the other side? Oping has the entry. The Vandal being big, and Oping gets one jet. Oping with the double, Oping taken out by Teho. Sasuke with the trade-off, but Oman, he lives to tell the day. There is a Vandal in hand, and it is 2 versus 3. Oh, they don't know. They don't know that there's a man in the hookah. They don't know, so this could be huge. Oh, no, not like this. The hookah has been spotted out. The TP coming in, goes in. He has to check the elbow, but then both in the same side. Paranoia coming in, the TP Aspect going in for the TP. TP in down there, and no one gets one. Idol taken out. Sasuke on the other side and goes on with the cleanup. With that, EXE takes the first round. And there we go. The first round for EXE, and well executed by them, Chaos Cartel. That play was clean, but not clean enough by Chaos Cartel. They tried their luck.
We are back. So I
Yes,
think,
sir, we are. Oh, look at this. Hold that thought, Brahmi, because Teho, he's planning something, an aspect on the teamwork right there. What are we watching, Brahmi? Brahmi, what are we watching on this side? And oh, there we go, Teho. He gets one, Oping being the victim, and Oman on the other side. That judge, it judges harder than the Indian court. The Indian court is just not strong enough in front of that Oman judge. That's something. He's sending messages and he's spotted out, and just like that, the judge falls down. And Sasuke being the one to take him out. On this side though, Teho is still in position. He sees out Teho, he gets the lighty kill, and he's seeing more. He sees the 3. He's on the good foot right here. And Sasuke being the last one. Teho looking for the 4K, but Monster, he sees, can he score? He does score, and with that, they have a trade-off and the round taken back. Chaos Cartel 1-3 in favor of the Cartels. That judge is just judging harder. Brahmi, what do you have to say about this game, Brahmi? Just the start of it, and
Chaos
1-3.
Cartel started pretty good on here. We can see they're completely adding pressure on their EXE, because it's pretty hard to execute that attacking here.
Indeed, but look at this, Brahmi. There is a change of pace
Emo
as to
boy.
how they will execute the play here. Emo Boy with the op, and he's looking at oping on the other side. So there is a massive 4-man push coming in from, and Breach will be forced back. Sasuke though, he buys some time. Hydra buying some time on that end, and this 4-man push could be big, but then again, it's all sheriffs in hand. And look at the beautiful lighting right there. Oof, never noticed that. Oh, Breach. I love that position on Breach. The plant will go down, and Oping, he's pushing on one side, and Nemo Boy is forced to the other side. Oh, this could be huge. Oping. Oh, Jet with the double kill. Jet with the double kill on the offshot, and Hydra. Can they score this? This sheriff, what is happening? The dogfight continues, and Hydra with the cleanup on that. And Oman. Lightning goes down. Loki. 1. Loki. None. Teho for the win. Sheesh. For the op. That's a double headshot right there, Brahmi. Double on that op shot.
Yeah, man, I think, maybe Bobing is just warming up, this is the first game. So yeah, I think, as you can see the expression coming from his camera as well.
My intel is there. This goes here. Oh, this is.
I don't know, Brahmi, warm up or not.
Very important round for EXE. So I think let's see how they're going to counter this op as well.
Oh, look at this again, Brahmi. Look at this again. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Oh.
Deja vu and deja vu. It is Emo Boy wins that trade on hopping. Gets him down. The flash coming in. They want the entry into the side. Hydra holding on to an angle and Jet. He sees he scored. Can he score? No, he doesn't score. He misses. He whiffs big time and Sasuke lives to tell the tale on another day. 5-4 in his hand and Loki finally taking the kill on Jet and Sasuke on the trade. Teho goes down with that. They have the lead in the numbers. 4 versus 3 and the ultimate being committed and Sasuke goes down to Hydra and Hydra with that swift kill. But then again, oh man, this man, he just brings up different guns. That's the Chaos Cartels right there. The op not mattering. Oman with the Odin sees one, scores one, and the spike down for the count. And Lighty on the other side, blinding, not mattering. And this Odin goes down just like that. And Lighty, the light play is working out really well. Monster, he wants to push in, and Lighty is on the receiving end. He is taken out just like that. Loki, the last man
30
standing
seconds left.
between them and the round.
One enemy remaining.
And Monster goes down. Loki see the Loki has to score this. Hydra on the other side though. The mechanical king right there, and he sees can he score? No! Whoa!
Now there's some syringe.
That the 5 HP clutch with the classic Loki. Owner for a reason. Like, what else can you say? Owner for a reason, Brahmi.
Yeah, the guy got his team back, like as he said in interview.
Mm.
Sadly, we couldn't
But
complete the interview part as well, but it's okay. Yeah, what a comeback.
2-4.
That's a definitely needed round. The confidence from EXE as well.
Yeah. Oh, but this time the Ice will be Mobile who's pushing it and he gets 1 kill and he's looking for the second. Sasuke flashed out and Hydra gets the kill, traded out by Gozen.
Okay.
Immediately has the bucky in hand and he goes for the second. He's looking for the... He's looking for 1 but 2 HP in hand and Light. Oh! Emo Boy with the 2 HP 4K. This guy is just too goddamn good for the game, man. Just too goddamn good for the game. It was Aspect with the plays, but then again, Emo Boy, he says, Aspect, hold this gun, hold my cup of tea. I'm gonna play the bucky in hand, and man, oh man, that was beautiful.
That was just beautiful. It's just the round went in like instant.
Brahmi 2-5 and not looking good for EXE at the moment because these unorthodox plays coming in from Chaos Cartel, they are just big. Oh, there we go. Finally, Sasuke has the flash in hand and he's going for the push now, says Emo Boy. He gets opping just like that and those flash not mattering to him at all. Sasuke on this side and Hydra gets the clean and with that it's just 3 versus 5 and Emo Boy, the aggressive man who... He loves to play aggressive. He loves to push forward. He loves to run and gun. He loves to just kill people. But Loki says no 8 HP shot on that Sheriff. But then again, Hydra is the one on this end. He sees no says goes in scoring. But that is just 3 versus 3. Looking good. Oh, Omen with the Odin play.
And it's a clean
Don't
3v3. Like, Chaos Cartel, no need to extend. They just play on the plan.
But then again, that 8 HP, Brahmi, the 8 HP on Loki, that can be very, very, one ability, one whiff of a bullet, one touch of a ability, and he's going down. Aspect is in perfect position to see. He sees he scores one, but goes and not going down. And Tehoto, the plant, will it matter? It does matter, and Teho gets a double kill with that. He will be taking the play and the round.
Yes,
Teho
sir.
on that defuse. 2-6.
Man, Chaos Cartel are
Rum.
definitely on something. They said they didn't
They
get
are.
enough sleep. Maybe that's the thing we are going to have. So, okay.
I think it's the
those
sleepless
sleep-
nights, Brahmi.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, the sleepless nights, they're just kicking the adrenaline, through the roof, and it's just hitting them. It's just hitting them hard.
Yes.
Okay, boys, we need to sleep after this victory. So let's make sure we win both the games.
Should do.
Maybe that's
And you're
what,
supporting
what's running
Chaos
on the
Cartel.
mind.
I think the watch pad is
Nah, I'm-
not going to be pleasing you. If they hear
Teho, that ability right there with the stun paired up, but Kelsia, he's going for the info right there. The drone catching and the grenade coming through. Adapt or die, and Hydra gets one. Loki and Opping on the other side, both taken out. Omen! Oh, this guy. This is why we love Aspect. He is just in positions where you would not expect him to be. And what is happening? The dog will spot out. No, it doesn't spot out Jack and hopping and Sky. He sees Sky though. Sky spotted him out hopping on the other side. Monster could be the victim. That U-Holds looking risky for anyone to push with their comfort zone. Jet on the other side. Emo Boy. Monster sees one. Monster scores. Sasuke going down the paranoia, but the spike is ticking. Tick, tick, tick. Goes and gets one. And goes with the double. Omen on that Odin. Getting that kill. And with that, it's just 2 versus 1. Oh, last one. Last one. Can he go for the clutch? No, no, no. Not like this. Loki is in perfect position. And that Omen gets the kill. And the Odin to the safe zone. Aspect loses the round, keeps the Odin, gets the 5-man down from the other side. A win-win situation for the Cartels.
What's your final score expectations, bro? Like,
I am gonna expect for this round, it's gonna be like 4-8 or something. And final, I don't know about the final, Brahmi, because it's a defensive map, so we never know. But then again, Brahmi, you know what we know? This B long is gonna be pushed hard, and Emo Boy flashed and opt at the same time, but then lives to tell the tale and backs out on the other side. That massive push will be hitting this site like a tank. Like a tank that's gonna hit, and opping, he has the entry in, but he sees the shot, he doesn't matter, 1 bullet, 1 head. And Emo goes down just like that. Monster gets opping, but traded out goes in with a kill. Omen in perfect position with the Odin in hand, and this elbow might not get contested. The ultimate coming in. Hydra committing everything. The stun happening, and Hydra, he walks in. The Sasuke, Lightning, and Loki at the same time. Team A is coming in from EXE. The executioners execute the round well. Executed. That is Cartels. Oh, 26, 16, a bit of a lag on my side. And
Need a drop.
Brahmi, what do you think about their play, Brahmi?
I think EXE is just picking up like pretty good. Like if they try to get like one more round, I think they're pretty happy with from the attacking side on fine. Because we can see like yesterday Galzer is mentioned about like how Chaos Cartel like lagged on attacking. So definitely they need to close it out like 8-4 or something and the pistol maybe.
Hold the thought, Brahmi, because B is hot. B is super hot because this will be a battlefield in a few seconds. A massive push on that B, and the only ones holding on to the side were the Cheho and the Cypher. But then again, the entire team has walked into this site. TP is still for the play for EXE. Will they go for the TP play or will they push into the site, making a massive diff in numbers? Lighty is looking forward to that flank control, but then again, no one pushing. They are holding on to their positions very perfectly, opping with the op, and he has to clear this trip. He does get the tip, the flash coming through, and do they have anything? Teho will try to delay as much as possible. Kelsier, he has the ability in hand, trying to just make sure something, just work something out there. But this 5, as calm as cucumber on that B long. Stun coming through, and will they go for the TP play? 30 seconds on the clock. They have to do something, and they are going for the TP play. But this side, it is Emo Boy with the Guardian in hand, and he's holding on to his wits. He's holding on to his angle. Double flash coming in, but it doesn't matter because 19 on the clock. What is it? What is it? What are you gonna do? No, not like this. That Emo Boy position was too hot, and it was checked out. Loki, he sees he's close. Sasuke on the other side. He's getting a double woman with the judge play. Gets the clean up, and he goes for the classic shift, and the spike has been planted. But Omen, he still has the gun. He still has the play. Opping on the side. Monster, bam, out of the equation. Opping looking for another, and like that, Loki with the clean up. Opping with the op shot. Aspect not getting room for the judge.
Last round before the switch.
The last round before the shift. Looking good, Brahmi, looking good. That is EXE. They are coming back harder than last time into this game because it's 5-6 in favor of Chaos Cartel at the moment. But then again, it could go to 7-5, or it could just lead to like 6-6 in no one's favor.
Get out of my way.
I think
Get
it's
out of
going-
my way. Both Jets have committed their ultimates. And Reina with the Empress mode activated. Man, this could be huge for either team. Emo Boito, that op advantage that he got lost as the rounds went on. And I love Tejo's positioning right there. He's holding onto his wits on both sides. And this B will be a battlefield, maybe. Because they are looking forward to the push op with the opping with the op in hand and the knives out at the same time. Will they go for the play? And what do we have? The smoke and the smoke is up with that. The reveal is there, and there we go. The hookah will be hot, and Sasuke, he is revealed, but to what? Away! Oh, off with the first and the second blood, forcing the enemy outside, and they will have to go for the TP to the other side. That is A, but Hydra is the one holding on this time. Nobody else. The Aspect with the play, and Hydra on the cover. He get them just like the Aspect with another kill goes in the last man standing. He gets the trade off, but to what avail? Abilities being spammed on his position. 25 seconds on the clock. He has to go for the clutch. It is a do or die situation, and goes and can he go for the play? It is 4 versus 1 in favor of Chaos Cartels and Emo Boy. Sneaky Emo Boy, but Hydra is the one to get the headshot. With that goes and the head goes down and rolls on the floor. But Chaos Cartel taking the round, and 5-7. And ladies and gentlemen, just to say it, we have ourselves our second caster for this game. Actually, technically third, which is ExE. Hello, ExE. What's up?
Well, a lot of things are up, especially Chaos Cartel right now from, I believe, being one of the lowest rated teams in the group stages, and now, well, they're in the semi-finals. They are also leading right now, 7-5 in the map spine, ladies and gentlemen. Things are looking really good for them, but ExE do not take them lightly. But let me tell you, it's been a long day already. We've been waiting for this, and now it's about to be longer for one of these teams, because it might just go to the third map here for sure.
Yep.
Find Lotus and then fracture, but now he's rushing in.
Emo Boy, he gets taken out. That shot not working out for his favor. Hopping on the other side. Tejo gets a trade off on Sasuke, and then looking for more hopping with the double. He's looking for a triple and looking for the dash. Him, and he gets has to run away. 18 HP on himself. That hole is looking hot. The 2 pin and Tejo with the shutdown, and just like that is 3-2 in favor of EXE. Hopping before going down takes more than
Spike down.
required, and goes in with the final, and Monster, the last man standing in front of goes and gets one, and just like that, Lighty cleans up the round. ExE is looking good. It's looking insane for both teams.
Isolate the problem.
It is. I mean, when Oppo gets going, there's nothing that you can do to stop him, and that is exactly what you got to witness in this particular round. Goes in, takes out a couple onto his lamps, and then immediately just shuts down the round completely for the opposite side. And now, we have a match on the cards here. 6-7, and I think the economy is not that good for the side of Chaos Cartel, so we will be witnessing an eco round, a free round, basically, for the side of EXE. But my question here is, will they be picking up an op in the third round, or is he going to be, playing it safe at the moment?
It could be either one of these, man, but that op, Vortex has shown yet time and time again, picking that up and turning the tides in their favor. And this time, they're going for a slower approach. That is Chaos Cartels. They don't want to rush into any buckies or shorties or judge, as for that matter. There's silence everywhere, ExE. Silence everywhere.
Exactly.
Both teams are testing the waters. The showers at the moment being held on, and this Marshall could be big. Could be huge, but then again, a Guardian on the other side though. So they're looking for it.
They will be coming in clutch for sure. I mean, Chaos Cartel, they have also invested a little into this particular round. So let's see how things work out for them here. The fourth line comes into play, will not be tagging anyone. Loki gets a command. Jet goes in, immediately gets another one with the Stinger, down to a 3v5 here.
Indeed, man. Sasuke with a double kill on that Yolotsa. Just like that, the round is over. 7-7 in favor of no one. EXE coming back harder than last time, and take over ExE for a second. I'll be back.
Well,
That's
I
a classic
mean-
rogue outro.
Forget about that. Was a good one though. But at the same time, it looks like EXE are going to be the ones taking over right now, as they look really confident with the amount of confidence and the way that they're playing right now, especially on this defensive side. Yeah, this Jet is going to be coming in clutch, and that Reyna, if somehow can usually these Reynas, they go for the flanks, and if you can maybe catch a couple of timings here on a couple of players here, maybe this bonus can be converted. That birdie, they'll be actually spotting out one. The drawn in towards Slams, getting one. That's about it. There's a lot of weapon advantage here for the side of attackers as the Trailblazer. Towards Showers, the Molotov towards Shot will be delaying the push, but once again, keep in mind, it's a Brim versus an Omen. 3 smokes versus regenerative smokes. So these Brim smokes, they have to be really cautious. They have to be
Indeed,
really
man.
careful with how they use it.
Indeed, but then again, it's a massive 5-man push on through that 4 defense, and Teho gets the first blood, goes in, going down just like that. The U-Walls, not clear, and Lighty and Sasuke, they take the 2 main leads, and with that, Lighty with the double, Loki looking for the last. Teho and Lighty, he's saying that corner will be clear, and Hydra goes down just like that. Sasuke getting the kill with that 8-7 in favor of EXE. EXE is doing good. Edge doing really, really good.
I mean, you can see the fans there as well. I mean, half of them are sitting and chilling. There's Sam just casually eating. There's EXE right now eating their opponents as well. So,
Goes there.
you know, things are just looking good. Things are looking good for both of these teams, as a matter of fact. You know, I mean, Chaos Cartel, they're not out of the game yet. I mean, Killjoy's popping. I mean, man's back from Bangalore for this match. He has to make sure that his, the tickets prices are worth it. And we see the operator coming in play as well. That drone.
I can't use
No,
I guess
no
it's
dash,
info.
no dash, no dash.
Oh, the stun and the suppression at the moment, same time. Jet, he has a stinger in hand. They have the aggression, they have the entry inside, but the wall's gonna be effective. Lighty getting the first hit, Teho going down just like that, and the 4-man, one looking at the hookah, and the other 3 holding on to that B-long. And the stinger might not work out the way they planned. Edge right there at TP coming in on the other side, but it's Sky holding on to this angle. It's Loki himself, the captain annihilator goes down. With that, it's 3 versus 5 monster with the opping. He gets the opping through with the sheriff of all guns. And 4 versus 3. Oh, what do we have? This long. They might spot 1 too many here if they linger around Edge. So the smoke will go down, and he sees Aspect. He goes down. The dismissal in hand, and the stinger working out perfectly. Loki gets a monster kill on that. Oh! The whiff, Sasuke! He whiffs and he gets punished. A
30
mistake
seconds
made, and your body is in the grave 6 feet under. Amo Boy is looking for the last 1 versus 2, but goes and says no to it and shutting him down. EXE with a 9-7 kill. The lead right there, EXE taking it back again and again.
That could have been, scary here. I mean, Emo Boy is kind of good at these situations. These clutch situations at 1v2, especially when given Vando for free. Could have been worse for them, to be honest. But then they do manage to pull it back. 9-7, as he said, and Bind looks like it might go in the favor of EXE, but this round is going to be very crucial. Double-digit scoreline for the side of EXE versus another eco for the side of Chaos Cartel if it comes to, if it goes that way.
True. So it depends on which side this round. Brahmi, can I get a full screen, please? Thank you. And a 9-7 man. 9-7 and Sasuke is holding on to this, and with him is Wise. And this defense is solid from EXE. This wall though, you have to make sure that the entire team jumps at the same time, or it's gonna be a separation. The wall, it does get tripped, and Emo Boy in under crossfire goes down. With that, it is 4 versus 5. This Wise is just working out so perfectly on this defense. 9-7. And the TP though, but then again it's Opping on this side. He has the Op in hand, and the Odin play 3 HP on Opping, lives barely to tell the tale. Never mind, he goes down just like that. And with that, it is 4 versus 3. Loki, he's in position, but that position is compromised because they score Aspect behind the green box. The stun mattering, and Monster taking the kill off. With that, goes and pushes forward. He gets a double, looking for the last man, the third, and Hydra under crossfire goes up with the 3K coming back. Never mind, leading the charge, spearheaded for the team. EXE taking another round.
EXE, man, They got the momentum and they're not letting it go right now. They have turned the tide in their favor, and this tsunami is not gonna stop anytime soon. I mean, Chaos Cartel, they need some magic here. They need a timeout probably. Think about something different. Think about a different strat. Maybe, switch up the pace here. Maybe rush towards showers, rush towards shot, TP out, go towards B. Something has to be, something has to give here. Otherwise, ExE, they're gonna walk away with this free win. And that Odin, you can see Sasuke is saving it. He's not letting it go. Or pooping in the meanwhile. Pulls out an outlaw. He should be spotted here. The drone coming in. Good dash out there. Smoke out, but off pooping. Somehow actually manages to survive and not get suppressed as well.
Go ahead.
Special delivery, but guess what? Off pooping has a special delivery of his own. Tax 1. Did not expect full shields. Oh, wall banger.
Clean! Oh. But Taeho with the double kill, he gets hopping and Loki at the same time. That Sheriff through the wall mattering, but Monster, he's just monstering his way through that U-Haul, and he's trying, Sasuke trying his luck right there. He sees, he scores, Taeho going down. With that, it's already 2 versus 2. The defense still looking solid, and the spike down for the count. The wall banks though, and Hydra has to go for the backside of the backside plant, and this lamps could be risky for a push. Let's go! Hydra with the ultimate, and he says Sasuke, he scores Sasuke. The last man, Lighty though. Perfect position, 1 bullet, has to go for the reload. Bring me the arsenal. Oh, this could be something, because a classic in hand. And that's it, and Lighty gets it. ExE with the take, and 11-7 in favor of ExE.
This one's probably done.
I expected a little more competency.
I mean, I agree with what Vice said. I expected that round to actually go in the favor of the of Chaos Cartel, especially after that, the ultimate coming in from Breach. They could have actually converted it, but then that is not going to be the case. 11 rounds now for the side of ExE. Chaos Cartel, I do not know what the economy is on them, but I'm definitely sure about it not being great. And ExE on defensive half has not lost a single round here, Rogue. That is something to talk about.
Indeed. That is something indeed to talk about, and we'll hold that thought, because this time though it's a massive 5 on that A, and they are doing the same thing again. Aspect is in perfect position with the DP, and hoping gets the first hit. Monster going down, and this Aspect play right there. He gets 1, looking for a second, he gets a second. Loki on the solid defense on that showers, cleans up, and Aspect, he sees a 3, he sees a 3, he gets a 3, he swaps himself to big mistake, because Sasuke gets that kill right there, and Sasuke pushing forward, he gets a double. Sasuke, Taeho though, under crossfire, and goes down. Lighty with the kill. Taeho, 6 feet under.
Okay, that was just a little too, overconfident there coming in from Aspect. I feel like he got 3. He got 3 really important ones as well. He got the site completely open. They could have just played it safe. They had the man advantage as well, and then immediately he falls, and everyone else just falls like dominoes. And well, here's the match point. And once again, this is the semi-final, which means it is a BO3, yes, but you still want to make sure that first map goes into your favor, so that you don't go into second match with that pressure of it's of a do-or-die situation going into the next one.
Yeah, that one play right there, man. Aspect, he could have made a difference for Chaos Cartel, but that off pickup right there could have been the biggest mistake in this game. Yeah, maybe he was looking for the judge, Edge. Maybe he was looking for the judge right there.
I mean, his pushing was good. Yep, let's see how things go. I mean, there's still a really good chance that this might go into an overtime, because Loki opens things up with the first kill on the Monster. Trailblazer spots a couple players here. That Lamps is still not under anyone's control here. Loki could actually take it, but they do not have any more guiding lights here, so that is going to be a concern. They don't have anyone getting that information for them. I mean, this Vice could be coming in handy. Oh boy, I don't know why they're not checking it. Emo. Oh, Lighty, that's nasty.
That is nasty indeed, mate. That is nasty indeed.
And now holding once again, getting back the Arcros. Hydra, do you dare pick up that weapon? He does. Sound cue given, and now they are not gonna let this one go. A 3v4 situation, still a man advantage here for the side of defenders, but here's the thing, the clock's running in their favor, right? They have to go for the plan. Arcros coming in, a great flash. They was blinded, but Aspect He gets that kill. Spam to the box onto Lighty, but goes in immediate trade. So now ball
30 seconds
booping. Look who's here. With the op as well in his hand. He's gonna get a
One
freebie.
enemy
He's
remaining.
gonna get a
Oh,
freebie on
freebie
the
indeed.
face. In your freaking face, Hydra. He's gone as well. That's gonna be the first
Defenders
map for the
win.
side of EXE.
EXE taking the first map by a storm, Edge, by a storm. And it is 13-7. And the EXE is just looking solid. You know, they're looking solid. They're looking super strong. And Chaos Cartel, they were looking good. They were looking strong. But then again, EXE just shows why they're the boss on bind. Okay. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will be taking a 15-minute break.
I just wish he knew. I just wish he knew.
girls with their nails done now. girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Humans, what have you learned? I was programmed to beat you. The same mistakes.
Yep. Very good to go, Edge.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have just witnessed a beautiful game on Bind, yeah? I mean, Chaos Cartel, they were dominant. They were looking strong on the attacking side. On the
True, mate,
defensive side, I'm
true.
sorry. And
Yep.
then the side switch came in. EXE, well, they absolutely EXE'd the hell out of Chaos Cartel on the defensive half. They executed them to perfection. Chaos Cartel, they were left in nothing but chaos. And they did not win a single round. So now moving up to Lotus, they're going to be starting on the defensive half. EXE, that is. Chaos Cartel on the attack. So do you think there's any chance that maybe Chaos Cartel win this one and then we might go to Fracture, or do you think EXE has this in the back too? So
Don't know, man, because Chaos Cartel, they had a very beautiful aggression on the initial rounds, and suddenly just the tides shifts in favor of EXE. They just take it by a storm, and on those defensive lines on Bind. The Bind is a very good defensive map. So now the question is, how well can Chaos Cartel execute their plans on the Lotus map? Hello.
Yeah, I mean, it depends at this point.
Mm.
Let's see how things go because right now we have Lighty, who he picks the Wise off pooping on his signature jet, goes in on that Omen, Loki's on that Breeze, Sasuke on Reyna. We have Monster with Cypher Aspect, Omen once again, Keltia switches roles and he is back on that Dealers. Now he is going to be an important player here for sure. Hydra, he's on the Breach. Emo Boy, no more jet for him. It's going to be Reyna. So I think he's going to be focusing on more of that aim duels rather than, getting that entry. That's going to be Kelsia's job at this point. And Kelsia, he's damn good at it, let me tell you.
With that, we have ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. Lotus and EXE, COX, that is Chaos Cartels, will be battling out, dueling it out, and they'll be fighting big time to make sure that one of the teams move forward to the finals or the other one wins, and they will be heading to Game 3. EXE for the win and Cartels for Game 3. And Edge, what is the play here, Edge, for Chaos Cartels?
I mean, with the lineup that they have, as I said, it has to be Kelsia going in for the entry, taking Hydra's stun and flash. Emo Boy is going to be the one going for those trades, and Aspect once again has to go for the clutch plays, while Monster, he's going to be, he's going to be expected to maybe clear off the flanks and lurk, maybe get some information, maybe get a kill as well, and then they can all rotate back. But map control is going to be the name of the game right now because Lotus is a very big map, and having Vice, you don't have a lot of control on that Sentinel. But it all depends on how they play, and right now you can see Sasuke pushing in. Emo Boy, of course, a personal beautiful fault line. The flash is great, but Sasuke is going to be safe for now. Emo Boy has to be careful. The fault line once again, counter one. They will not be coming in. Arc Rose, misplaced, will be taken back immediately. Emo Boy, 15 points of health. Can he get a kill? He's still confident. Now that is what I like. Harshat, this is what he does best. Even with 1 point of health, he will still want to peek.
Indeed, man, indeed. And that aggression is why Emo Boy is such a strong player when it comes to Valorant. And man, looking at this, Opping is trying to hit the flanks, and he sees one, he sees two, has to back out immediately. No room for error right there. Hydra trying to zone him outside, catch him on that position, but fails at the same time. At the same time, this side though, it will be a lot of aggression on this end. It will be a battlefield. Goes in with 13 HP, has to hold on to the side before cavalry arrives from there. Oh, he does hold on to it, gets one. 13 HP, doesn't matter, gets a double. Looking for a triple and a 4, but the team is there, and just like that is the last man standing, and he goes down nailing before the boys.
They should have cleared that side. I don't know why they were just going in for the plant immediately. Goes in with 13 points of hold. That was just beautiful. I mean, the stun was absolutely phenomenal as well. Killjoy had no clue. He had no chance. I mean, maybe if he had the pistol out, but he was, unfortunately planting for their side. And, well, he had no cover. Now, that is just rookie mistakes. But once again, just first round on the board. Just one round. So it's okay. Things might go the other way around. It's going to be an eco. Just upgrade a pistols here for the side of attackers. Defenders though, they're going to be
no room for errors. Edge. This
12 rounds.
The stakes are high. And
12 more rounds.
Look at this.
You're done.
Aspect with a cheeky play, but not working out in their favor. And Emo Boy taking Opping on the other side. The Outlaw being punished big time. Hydra with the flash, and Loki and Hydra with same breach playing around with their utilities, trying to get some sort of lead. And it is 4 versus 4. The three musketeers pushing. One goes down, Lighty being the victim, and Kelsier on the Outlaw being a big play, making a big play, and goes into. He sees, can he score? He does score. Bulldog working out perfectly. Monster a whiff of a bullet away from death. All three stuck, and Hydra has to make a huge rotation. Monster could go down, does go down, goes and gets Emo Boy. The last man is at the back of the side, picks himself up a Guardian, but Sasuke, they're not sticking the defuse. One for the take, Loki, and looking for a second Hydra, but Gnosis goes on, shutting him down. This Omen. This time, not much of a diff in picks. Edge. Both teams looking for similar picks.
It did feel like Hydra was a little panicked there for a second because he did have the aftershock to maybe delay the defuse. He could have opted to do that and maybe get another 1v1 there. I mean, he did get a 1v1, but that was kind of like a, you know, a death situation, a one kill situation there because there's just that angle is just too narrow for you, and you can't escape, especially being a breach. But now it's gonna be a full buy round coming in from the side of Chaos Cartel. Let's see if they can maybe turn the tide around. Emo Boy does not have a lot of utility to work with, just one layer and one, you know, Devour or what's the other thing called? Damn, Dismiss,
Dismiss.
yes.
And the stun hitting opping big time. That op is being denied every time by the stun man. You can't scope in, and but opping he is not affected by it. He's looking for something, and the satchel in gets taken. Whoa, what is happening? Sasuke with the bucky. He sees one, he scores one, he's looking for a second, he gets a second, he's looking for the third, and knows his aspect with the Odin play right there. No one could have expected that. Hydra on Loki, and the last man standing between 2 versus 2 in favor of no one. But Gozen still alive with the Guardian in hand and side for secure Hydra. He's playing it safe by the plant deep. And Paranoia though. Paranoia going through, and Oman gets one. Aspect Lighty taken out. Guardian plays coming drop, and he gets one. Hydra 6-0. Man is still standing strong. But this play right here from Aspect, this could be huge. The gun swap, but doesn't matter. Aspect with the 3k. And just like that, they take the first round.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's not even Aspect. It's not even Odin Supremacy. It's Aspect with the Odin Supremacy. He's just going ham. Every time he has the Odin in his hand, I mean, you can always expect the unexpected. He's there in and out of the side, TPing as that Omen. I mean, it's gonna be. It's still a very good bonus round for the side of defenders, if you ask me, because everyone did go down. Except Aspect there, who only wields the Odin now, right? The economy, not that good. So ExE, I still think that's a really good round for them, and this is gonna be an interesting round, especially for the side of Chaos Cartel, because they definitely need this one, otherwise they're eco again.
Okay, he sees one, but nothing. Dashes out to safety, and a lot of silence. Back to sipping a cup of coffee, I guess, because not much happening. You know, that dash could have. They did not bother pushing it out, pushing it in to the seaside. They just want to play the patient game. They don't want to make mistakes. They have 1-2 on the scoreboard.
Also, look at this. They have a lot of map control. They have B main, they have C main as well. They have the entirety of A.
On this side, though.
Oh no!
Finally, the Outlaw working out and Monster going down. Lighty on the side. Emo Boy taking the kill, and with that, he will be rushing towards the B, maybe faking it even. Beautiful thought right there. And this could be huge because it's a split coming in from Chaos Cartel, so nobody knows where they're gonna hit until they actually rush into the side. 40 seconds on the clock. B could be.
For the Portland.
They have the spike moving towards B. Oh, Paranoia. Satchel in. The TP at the same time. Omen with the plant, and he goes down to another Omen. Omen. And with that, he goes and getting the double kill. Sasuke though. Emo Boy and Sasuke.
Oh my
Opening on Hydra, but Emo Boy and Sasuke playing the game of tax. You hit me, I hit you. We chase around for a while, and then somebody has to go down.
That was a very interesting pop and swing coming in from Sasuke. And well, Emo Boy, he's not going to be happy about it, but you know, as expected, the round did go into the favor of ExE, but that should have gone in the favor of Chaos Cartel, especially after the opening. Oppo being wielding nothing but just an outlaw. He should have been contested more, I feel like, but somehow he managed to survive. Goes and getting a double dash should have never been possible. Kills it, should have gotten the trade. But either way, it is going to be another just upgraded pistol round for the side of Chaos Cartel. So ExE, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a free round, and Oppo being immediately pooping on their faces.
My ult's not ready.
Indeed, man. Indeed, and the two at the same time. Win one dash, and he gets a third. Looking for a 4, he gets a 4. The last man standing between him and the ace, but Oman, he shuts him down with the frenzy of all things paranoid, and goes in the man to clutch that final kill for ExE, and ExE. They take the round by a storm. A storm that you don't want to face.
I thought maybe Jet ulted there for a second, but I mean, I could see the animation of the knife, but the knife never came out. I'm not really sure. Maybe, you know, sometimes that does happen, but could be anywhere. Maybe he didn't want to.
Maybe it's the I think maybe it's the free knife, you know, that you get. Maybe it's that one, because he has the knife, you know, the dagger knife. I don't know what that's called. But look at the position on opening at the moment. This could be huge. The flash though, dodge, and he sees one.
I don't think he
pushing
saw
forward.
anyone.
Kelzier, monster. Kelzier sees Monster's the one to score. Omen on the high ground TP, but Sasuke is in perfect position at the moment. Gets one. Looking for a second, gets second. The dismissal over dismissal. The 3-man in position, but no says Kelzier and Loki on the counter trade. Right there, but that is through 2 vs 3. Not looking good for Cartel's aspect, evening the trades out 2-2. And I know exactly where you are. That doesn't matter. Loki with the trade and Monster the counter and goes in versus Monster. Monster no more. Flowers to his grave.
That was a very quick round, fast-paced round. I mean, it started off with op ooping, going at a really interesting angle, and then Aspet also got himself a very cheeky one, but then he was only good for one, immediately got traded out. Goes in, once again there to save the day here for the side of EXE. I mean, Chaos Cartel. Everything is going south for them, unfortunately. They're down 4 rounds now, and EXE looks like they are going to be securing a spot in that grand final, ladies and gentlemen. Especially Gozen, man. He is going ham, especially when he's low on, health points. He's like, yes, I'm low, but I don't give a damn. I will still make sure I get the kills here. Up
One fire and opening. He is under crossfire and he gets taken out. Hydra being the one to deal the final blow right there. Omen with the TP behind enemy lines. But then again, this is not as behind enemy lines as it expects. Sasuke hits one, goes in on the other side. Emo boy going down just like that, and of aspect, he's in perfect position, but no says Loki. The double push. Sasuke on the other side going down. Kelzier goes in. Fire in the hole coming in. Kelzier 23 HP. Misses the ultimate. 3. Oh, it's 2-2. Kelzier really low. Has the Guardian in hand, and oh no, not like this. Loki is doing them dirty. A double ultimate and off on the other side. Lighty, and with that the cleanup. Kneel down, boy. Kneel down.
Yeah, they're definitely not getting up right now. I mean, everything that they do is being countered somehow. I mean, Aspet tried something with the Omen ult there. It was good, but then he failed miserably. And then the side, it was in their control, but then the Rolling Thunder absolutely disrupted any play there coming in. Kelzier, Monster, Hydra, Aspet, Emo. This time out is gonna be very crucial. They need to make sure that they change up a strat. Because you only get 1 on each side, and right now they have 5. They're 5 rounds behind the side. So
And,
Chaos Cartel, they definitely need this, this timeout to maybe, have a miraculous run in this post timeout session.
Indeed, man, and it's not looking good for Chaos Cartel. They're on the back foot, rather back foot. You could say they're way back on the scoreboard, and it could be they could potentially come back into the game like previous game where EXE did come back. So there are still chances of those happening, but then again, EXE is not looking that lenient. They punish every mistake that you make from Chaos Cartel, and that coordination is just off the charts at the moment. 1-6 Chaos to EXE. Edge, what is the play, Edge? What is the play for the Cartels?
B.
Which side do they go?
I think it's B. It has to be B. I do not know why they're not doing this one, because they have a really good, setup with this aspect, Killjoy, Hydra, and Emo. I mean, Monster could be always on that C, but I do not know why they're not hitting B here, especially, after failing miserably on A and C. At least now they should have. I mean, Sasuke spots one, immediately is going to ignore him because he's going to get some backup here coming in immediately, opening that door, trying to make it look like a fake, or it is. They might be going towards C here. The boom bot coming in. The satchels into the side as well. They understand 1-on-1. Loki with a 1. And the 1 on side is still going to be the 1, getting the 1. Well, he's still surviving, and look at this.
What is happening here? And just like this, the last man standing, and he's the attack on the defensive side.
What's happening with that shit? Oh my god, okay, this does not look like a typical, emo boy play. This is not how he usually goes around. I mean, he's always on point with his aim, and all pooping is going to be the 1 on point right now as they get the step in. Chaos Cartel.
I got your back.
Nothing, man. Nothing's working for them.
From the front.
1-7. Edge 1-7, and EXE is just dominating this map. Lotus, I don't know what to say. they're just leading the charge, and they're leading the charge really well. The cartels, they don't have any room to breathe. They take some ground, and there are dead bodies everywhere. They are being buried at the moment. Edge.
Yeah, they're definitely being buried. I mean, they probably have Lotus on their graves right now, but ooh, pooping. You did not see that coming for sure. Aspect
Indeed.
picks up the op. He's like, you know what? If the duelist can't do anything, maybe it's time for me to step up. Picks up an op, opens things up. That's all pooping gone. But this wall could be dangerous. You can actually walk in. Oh boy. Oh boy, this could be. Yeah, I think this is disastrous.
Yeah, it is indeed. But Lighty, I think he knows. Oh, the wall trip, but the perfect timing. Emo boy in position, but Sasuke with the trade-off. He gets the kill, and the Empress mode activated. Sasuke, he wants to go Chidori on these boys. Goes in with the second on Hydra. LJ gets Sasuke, shutting down the Empress, and the 3-man are inside. They have the plan, but goes in 11 HP. Can he go for Aspect though? Has open hand. Loki spamming his ability, but he doesn't say. Not like this. 2-7, and the Carters, they take the round back. Aspect, the one leading with the off kill.
That off kill was everything. I mean, as soon as our pooping went down, they were like, yep, we already have 50% of the round in our hands, and all we need to do now is make sure that we stick together, do not lose those 1v1s, get those trades, and that's exactly what happened. They made sure that they get the trades, and that double kill with the operator as well is going to be very... that was very crucial. And once again, the same wall. Why?
I don't know, man. Like, that's a very weird wall. You know, it gave so much advantage for the enemy. You can just walk past it. But then again, okay, opping though. With the DP, he sees one, he sees two, but knows his monster shutting him down. And just like that, 4 vs 4, still evening it out, and Lighty in position has to go for the clear on this side. Kelsier. Slowed by the taunts, can't move out of the way. And Lighty, can he spot him? He does spot him. Lighty, 1 HP. Living to tell the tale, but for how long? Kelji with a cloaky kill, and he's looking for the second. No, Lighty shutting him down with a 4 HP clutch. It is 3 vs 3. Both even. C still open for the plant. And we have Lighty really low on this play. Has the ultimate in hand, so this could be huge. Even if they go for the plant right there, this could be a good retake for EXE. But if Lighty falls, that ultimate will be useless. Oh, Emo boy, easy scores. Lighty being the victim. With that, the site has been secured. They have the plant going down, and goes on the other side. Sasuke with same push, both trying to get something, but that smoke will delay and buy some time for the cartels to at least set the tempo in their pace, and to pressurize the enemy, that is EXE.
2v3 right now. I mean, defenders, they have a man disadvantage, and this operator is in a really good angle. He's good for 1 if he doesn't miss, and well, unfortunately, he's going to be contested immediately. Nemo Boy now in a 1v1, and usually Sasuke has been coming top, especially when they've been going head-to-head against each other. He's diffusing. Bros don't fake! Bros don't mother...
Emo boy, you have to go for the play! And it's diffused! Emo boy takes a second too long to push.
Emo man, oh god. Oh, that is heartbreaking. That is just heartbreaking.
Indeed, man, indeed. They had, just when they thought they had the round in hand, and man, that stick right there, that was big. That was big.
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was about to cuss there for a second, but sweet Jesus, what the hell did I just watch?
Oh.
I mean, I do not expect that from him, you know. A player of that caliber, I do not expect that. That's exactly what happened.
It is the tournament edge, so, you know, things do happen. We just, sometimes, it just happens. Oh, the aggression right there, Alping going for the first hit, and 7 HP gets 1. The knife's not mattering. Omen, Sasuke, and Monster on the opening trade. A 2-for-1. A good deal for themselves, and EXE is down a man. And the Chaos Cartel, though, they're looking strong. They can go for the play here. Kelsier has 1 satchel in hand, but no boombots, no nades. So this will be a hard push. But then again, they're not looking for the hard push. On that side, goes and reveal. Kelsier gets Lighty kill. They have advantage. 2 versus 4. The plant will happen on the C side. The 2 on A stuck. Spike has gone down, which means this side C has been secured, safe.
We've seen this before. We've seen what happens in a 2v3, in a 2v4 situation, especially when these players are alive. Rosen, the one who's been going ham right now. Paranoia comes in. That operator this time might be catching him. He misses it again. Killjoy's in a good spot right now, but Aspect is falling back. He's not gonna miss more. He's not gonna miss many. Killjoy is gonna be there to secure the round as well. That's the third on the board for the side of Chaos now. Can we see 8-4? Can we see 8-4?
We could potentially see 8-4. I think they had a good lead and they're losing it. You know, that is Team EXE. Tiny mistakes being committed, and those mistakes will cost a lot if you don't rectify them in the early stages. Three-8, man, 3-8. Could this be the 9-3 curse, or will this be the 4-8 play? Hopping in a perfect position, he sees, he scores one, going down. The Guardian to being too costly, and he gets a second. Omen on that goes and plays over, hopping with the 3, and Hydra finally shutting him down. 3-man down for a 2 trade. It is 3-2 in favor of EXE. But then again, Hydra and Aspect, they have the Odin, they have the Vandal. On the other side, it's all Sheriffs in hand. So they are waiting, Edge. They are waiting. They are having patience. 1 minute on the clock. They don't want to risk it because there could be a judge or there could be a shorty, you know, on one of those corners, and it could be super risky. Hydra is looking towards that B though.
I mean, I still am stuck at the part where Opooping was just standing out there in the center, like in the open, and did not bulge at all. Like, he's like, I don't give a damn. You're going to face me and you're going to be the one going down right now. I mean, Hydra with 4 kills, Asper with 11. They are going to be in charge of making this one a 4-8 and not a 9-3 half. And Sasuke has already logged in. He will get a free weapon if they can maybe time this perfectly. With 35 seconds on the clock, Hydra is going to be the only one. He does have the Rolling Thunder to play along with, Fault Line. But
bring me the Arsenal, man. This is gonna be costly. Has the ultimate in hand and he's going for the Rolling Thunder. It pops up, but that Sheriff, it works well. 30 HP, and just like that, Loki with a counter Sheriff kill. The breach diff with that the round, and 9-3 curse. The curse is real, or is it not?
Only one way to find out, and right now, Sasuke, Opooping, Loki, Gauzen, and Lighty, they're gonna be the ones in charge of leading their team towards victory, possibly securing the first spot in the grand finals here. They're looking really good, and Killjoy, Emo Boy, Aspect, Hydra, and Monster. Well, this is gonna be a tough climb for them. This has to be the comeback of the tournament for them. If they have to take us into that, decider, that fracture, they need to fracture the side of EXE first to take us there. And for that, Killjoy and Emo Boy, they need to step up. Aspect already is doing really good on that Omen. But these two duelists, man, they need to step the hell up.
Indeed, man, indeed. And I think that is where that is why Valorant is such a beautiful game. You never expect people, like, they just pop off, You're like, okay, they're doing bad this round, Suddenly, they're the MVP of that round. 4 kill, 5 kill. But this time hopping, he's going for the aggression. Aspect gets one, Frenzy in, and he gets a second, looking for a third, and that stun will match Loki on that trade-off. And Lighty, Monster down, the site is for the taking. They have everything in position, Loki with the plant, but Killjoy, he will go for aggression right there. He sees Emo Boy taking Gozan out of the equation. Loki really low, Lighty 1, Killjoy, Loki, Lighty flashed. With that, he misses the kill, and Hydra cleans up, taking the first round in their favor. 4-9. Edge, do you think this is the play? This is where Cartels will outshine EXE on this defense?
This could be the start of a comeback here. That was a really good play coming in from Aspect there. Once again, he's like, I'm gonna do something stupid, but something stupidly good, and he did that. He was in the smoke with a frenzy in his hand, took down Opooping, took down Sasuke as well. Immediately, the side of EXE, they were crumbling, and they crumbled to the pressure that they applied immediately for the retake as well.
Right there.
And Chaos Cartel, as I said, this could very well be the beginning. But once again, they have to be cautious. At least this time, on in the second half, they at least get the first round. Last time, they did not even win a single one.
Yeah, and on the second, the second round, it did hit big time because Opping is down for the count. Being a victim to the outlaw from Kelsier. What an ironical play right there. Opping is the one who picks up the outlaw usually and going down to the same outlaw. They know that aspect is in position, but then again, Emo Boy, he goes for the aggression. Loki going down, and the judge mattering Emo Boy. The distraction of the plays right there. Emo Boy with double. They're looking for a 3 and a 4. Yes, sir, they do get the 3 and 4, and just like that, it's a flawless victory for Chaos Cartels.
Aspect is like, I'm just gonna annoy the hell out of the opponents. He's like, Judge, Bucky, Odin, Ares, Op on a goddamn moment. Anything but Vandal and Phantom. Anything but the conventional weapon. He's like, I'm gonna try to make you guys just try, facepalm yourself kind of thing situation here. And he's kind of doing a really good job at it. And Pilger, Emo Boy, it feels like they're stepping up right. It feels like they're finally getting into the zone, and this bonus, if they're able to convert this, is going to be very interesting. Emo Boy needs that kill, and he will get that one. Immediately this misses back to safety. He does have the regenerative shield, so he's going to be going back and kills here. Gets that kill into op opening once again. Both the duelists gone out of the server.
And just like that, it's 3v5, mate. And look at this, Emo Boy, that first pick decides to dismiss out and 34 HP on himself, but then again, he made sure the team gets double, and there we go with that, another kill. Kelsier being the one to take it, and he's shifting, swapping guns, 0-8, and Emo Boy on the cover, but Loki says, no, enough of your shenanigans, he will take him out, and Kelsier, though, he is unstoppable, 4K, this man. You called it, Edge. You said it. The players have to do something to step up into the game, and Kelsier says, okay, there you go, 4K.
Nowhere in sight.
They are now thinking about what to do here. The side of EXE, they are on the back foot. And this pretty much could be a free round once again for the side of Chaos Cartel if they once again do not mess things up. They don't have a lot of economy to work with here, the side of EXE. Weapon disadvantage for sure. And EXE.
Yep. And just so you know,
they will want to close this.
The score is 6-9.
They will cover.
Edge.
I mean, yes.
6-9 on the board. EXE still leading the charge. And this time Aspect, he's going for the aggression, but doesn't matter. Loki taking a teammate of his own. He's like, oh wait, Emo Boy with the double kill. Beautiful spray right there. He's looking for the last two. They're both stuck behind tree, and Emo with 3K, and the last man between him and the round. As the judge goes in, the judge doesn't matter because Emo Boy is too fast for your judge.
He can't be judged. I mean, you can't judge him. Look at him. He's got that Emo Boy swag with the shaved beard. You can't judge him. You have no idea. He's one of the best out there. I mean, last time it was Kelsier with a 4K, I believe, and now it's the other duelist. I mean, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That is what this team needs here, the Chaos Cartel. And they're putting up a show right now, and there's a really good chance that Fracture might be on the cards here. But it's still too soon. It's still too soon. It's only 7-9. It's still 7-9, and EXE, they're being pressurized into a timeout here. That tells you how much Chaos Cartel are in the heads of EXE right now. What do you reckon they're talking about right now here, the side of EXE?
I'm gonna assume, they're just unable to push into sites. Emo Boy is holding on to those angles beautifully, and Aspect with his judge plays. He just sits in a corner with a judge, and you don't know which side he's gonna be on. That's the mind game right there. It's like in Dota when someone picks Ricky. The hero might be useless, but still, it's a lot of mind games. So it's like that. Whenever the dude decides to go for a jet and sit in a corner, like, okay, which corner do we push? Who will be the one to lead the charge? Who is going to take the first hit and die? So Aspect, man, make sure to clear Aspect, and then you probably have the round for yourself.
Seven to 9, 2-round lead still for the side of.
Look at this. This is exactly what I talk about. Edge, that is exactly what I spoke about. That you never know where the guy is. You just see him and you're dead. This time, Jet was lucky. Not lucky. He dashed into the side, so he spotted him. But the aspect with the reposition, where is he gonna be? KLJ though with all.
Top is very important. He's not spotted whatsoever, and Kelsier, no! Sasuke found the timing perfectly onto him, but Apu Bing's already in the back lanes. He has everything. He has every goddamn thing on the side. And if he gets this kill on the Cypher, oh, that was scary for a second, but he still managed to get that one, and now in a 3v5. Oh, these wines, man.
That smoke saving him, man. That smoke saving him. The spike has been down, and the Emo Boy. The distraction on the play right there, the combination working out perfectly. Emo Boy, he's at the back line and Oman on the front. And Emo Boy will go down for the count. Sasuke being the one to take the kill. And that wise trap will not matter. Oh, aspect. That Odin is just too deadly in your hands, and Hydra on Oping. With that, it is 2 vs 2. The Tides bring me the Arsenal. Lighty, will it work out though? Will this matter though? Has a shorty in hand. And Aspect is pushing on the shorty. Oh, it doesn't matter. Sasuke with the 3 and Lighty with the final kill. Machine gunning him down. That is Hydra to victory and taking the round 10.
Now, it's time for the side of Chaos Cartel to have their thinking hats again. They've been trying something and it's been working out for them, right? And it feels like the side of EXE, they finally figured a way that maybe a counter to the side of Chaos Cartel. And you can see Monster's cam kind of turned at the end.
Yep.
Is the tide also gonna turn? Wait and find out.
We don't know, man. Yeah, indeed, we have to wait and find out. And I love Emo Boy's position right there. He's aggressive on this front, so he might catch more than one if he plays this perfectly, if he times this perfectly. But look at the trust in him that the team has. They have left the entire site in his hand, and nobody. Oh, aspect. He scores. Oping going down. Emo Boy gets one and goes on the counter trade right off the bat, and it is 3 vs 4 on the back foot. EXE, that is. Kelsier with the op in hand, but has the ultimate too, so he could be scoring more. Right here. Oh, the timing. Timing, will this work out too? What bangers?
They have to be careful now with the man advantage as well. The fault line's not good. Oh, Kelsier missed it though. Kelsier missed it. But this showstopper is perfect as Monster's there to save the day with the Odin. Gets the kill on the Loki, and now it's all down to Gozen. 1 vs 4. The spike's not in his hand, but he does have the ultimate for sure. He can actually get it, but it all depends if Kelsier misses the shot. He's out of the picture, but he doesn't. 12 points of health. All he needs is 1 bullet. 8th round on the board for the side of Chaos Cartel. And EXE, well, they are on the backseat again. They are gonna be, once again, I don't know how much economy they have, but yeah, probably enough to maybe invest with upgraded pistols, or pooping. Probably is gonna invest in a Hero Vandal, but apart from that, I don't think anyone else is going for anything, because all pooping, he will get that ultimate next round for sure.
Let's start this party.
Let's start this party is what we hear, and we are here to start the party. And Oping going with aggression aspect, aspect with a beautiful position right there. That could be huge. And Oping, he has the high ground. Sasuke with the entry and Hydra on under fire. Oh, aspect on the cover. Sasuke goes down just like that. But then again, that man Oping, he sees, he scores. Aspect though with the Odin still could mean something here. Paranoia going through. Omen too. Aspect, he paranoids. He gets the head. He gets a double. He gets a triple. He's looking for the 4. Lighty on the side. Emo Boy going down. Loki. Lighty's on B. Lighty is on B. So this could be
Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder.
Oh, Rolling Thunder has it, but then again,
Pull it out.
Monster gets Lighty. The diffuse.
Why are you not pulling it out?
Pros don't fake. He learns it the hard way. Loki, that is. Monster takes the kill. With that, it's 9-10.
I still feel maybe there was a really good chance. I mean, you never know, right? I mean, the Rolling Thunder could have maybe helped them. Maybe you could have gotten a double kill, and maybe that 1v1 could have been easier for him. But either way, right now, Chaos Cartel, they're very well back in this map. We are closing in on a fracture. Looks like it. EXE, all they need is 3 rounds, man. And Chaos Cartel, they need 1 to tie things up. There's gonna be a full Baron coming in and off pooping. It's time to watch that.
Get out of my way!
Well, all we watch is his demise, unfortunately, as Himo Boy takes him down immediately. Those Blade Storm, utterly useless right now. Monster gets that kill on his Sasuke as well. Rolling Thunder coming in, goes in with the kill on the Monster, trades it out and kills you up. It's in a great spot, but Gozen's in the site now. You have to be very cautious. A 4-way 3 situation. Lighty, he did not expect this aspect, man, and his outplays is just absolutely ridiculous as kills you. With the operator, secures the round at the end, and it's 10-10, ladies and gentlemen. From 9-3 to 10-10.
9-3 curse. The 9-3 curse is big, and it's hitting EXE at the wrong time. They were just 1 game away from the finals, mate, and it is 10-10, and it's still not bad. They can come back into the game, you know, get that victory. But then again, it's gonna be very difficult because Chaos Cartel, they're in a rhythm, they're in a tempo, they're leading the charge. Look at Aspect, 21-12. The man is just. Actually, them calling that timeout means they're under pressure. They don't want to take it to game 3, you know, secure the victory as fast as possible, and make sure you just take it, take the win as much as possible, as fast as possible. You know. ExE, what is the play for EXE EDGE? They were leading so well in terms of rounds, in terms of kills, and suddenly they are not having a you know, the comfortability that they had previously.
Well, let's let it go, you know. I feel like they should just let it go. But go back to basic once again. Just do what's been working for you and not try something different. Just stick to the basic, because on the defensive half they've been phenomenal. On the attack is where they're struggling right now. And the same happened on the map of Bind. So they just have to play their natural game, and I think let Opoping take control, and I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be enough, because Sasuke is really popping, along with Gozen as well with his aim, and Kelsey, if he would have pulled the trigger there, I think that wall bang would have been scary. But now the economy is scary for the side of EXE, so they're just gonna rush into the side here.
Indeed, man, could have been scary, and there we go. It is scary. Indeed, the stun coming in, and Utilist being bombarded. But then again, this side is gonna be a clean light. Opping goes down to Kelja, the Opping big time, and Sasuke looking for a second. Now it's Kelja with the Sheriff counter kill, and goes and going on that counter play yet again. They have an open hand, and it is 3 versus 3 in favor, all 3 on the other side of the map. And Emo Boy versus Lighty. Lighty could go down. He is 67 HP, and Emo Boy sees. Can he score though? They're not planting it. They're holding on to their plant. Lighty sees, can he score? No, says Emo Boy. Not like that. Emo Boy didn't dirty. Really dirty. Goes and counter. The headshot right there, very personal. And the reveal is that Loki in position. Monster, the reveal coming in. And he sees, but Loki is the one to score. Paranoia going by, and 49 HP on both. Both sitting on the same side. Omen though. This aspect has to make something happen. Ultimate. And the scatter has to get some sort of info. Gozen. The back of side doesn't matter, because Loki takes the round 10-11. And just like that.
Oh my god, that operator came in clutch at the end. That kill on the Killjoy with a pistol, and then immediately putting that op to good work as they get the 11th on the board now. Thrifty as well. That is gonna break the confidence a little. But now it all depends on how they pull it back from here, because, you know, they just lost 50, but they still have a lot of momentum from those previous rounds. So things are looking really good here for the side of Chaos Cartel, even though they're on 10 and EXE is on 11 right now.
Yep, and EXE might be looking good on that scoreboard, but then again, in terms of Vico, Chaos Cartel, they're not looking that bad. And Kelje, for example, is having a Vandal and a full shield. Looking good. But what do Chaos Cartel, EXE play here? They're pushing every possible side, and so it's not working. They have to clear every corner, because You never know who's where. And Aspect, look at this beautiful position here. Aspect might see more than one,
Oh,
but
no!
it doesn't matter. Hopping with a beautiful op shot right there, and the ultimate coming in. Your arsenal, it doesn't matter. Guns don't matter. It's 4 versus 5. They have the plan, they have the site, they have the safety, they have everything. How well can they defend their fortress? Sasuke though looking at the wrong side, Emo Boy and Kelzier. Emo Boy goes down to hopping with the op shot, and Kelzier gets Sasuke. They still have something. And Monster takes Loki. Loki on the Hydra. Lighty. Oh, Monster going down to. He went down to the traps of all things.
That's choke, man. At this point, they're just choking. Aspect. He should have never lost that fight. He should have never lost that fight, especially to that operator. That angle was too good for him. I actually do not know how he failed to do that. And now Aspect. I mean, he's drinking Icon, but can he? Can he goddamn do it?
Yeah.
One round at a time right now, because that's all EXE needs. One freaking round, and they'll have their berth secured in that grand finals. Chaos Cartel, I mean, you did all the heavy lifting, and now it's just time for you to just, do the final stretches, man. You already hit the gym, you already did the workout, but then all pooping says otherwise. That's gone. 1 star player gone. 4 more chess pieces alive.
Yep. And without Kelzier, do they have any room to breathe? That's a race. That's a lot of nades. That's a lot of nade, boombot, and satchels, which is mobility that you have lost for your team. And 10-12, not looking good for Chaos Cartels. EXE, they have a number advantage, but how well can they utilize these numbers?
I mean, they don't. They have a man down right now. EXE, they are the ones. Yeah, I mean, look at Hydra. Unfortunately, he's on 7 kills. But Emo Boy, actually, that positioning is very crucial. And op hooping, he's doing this with a goddamn op, man. That cam tap. Will he tap it is a question. I think they're playing it retake. Yeah, that cam is for retake for sure. He's going to be getting into the side. And if Emo Boy goes down, it's done and dusted for the side of Chaos Cartel. He's the last line of defense. He is the last ray of hope as he's making his way into the side. They understand Emo Boy's towards water. And Emo Boy, he gets that information as well. He has to be very careful. Loki gets that kill on the Emo Boy. 3v5 right now with 14 seconds on the clock. The plan is going to be inevitable as Loki gets the plan. 3v5 retake situation. Monster with a node in. Lighty's in a great spot. Lighty gets this one. Rolling Thunder's in play. Paranoia everywhere. No one's seeing anything, and that's gonna be Chaos Cartel. Not gonna be seeing the ray of light anymore as they're in a 2v4. I mean, still doable, but I do not think so here, Rogue. I think it's all done and dusted. I think it's all over.
Oh no, Smith. Oh, it is all over because Gozen, that beautiful TP to the back of the enemy, and he just gets him. Sheesh. 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 With that, EXE will be moving into the finals. And Chaos Cartel. It is. Bye-bye.
Man, that was kind of fun, to be honest. I mean, that was kind of, them giving us hope, Chaos Cartel, but then EXE at the end, they were like, psych boys, we don't do that. And just like that, game number 1, it's done and dusted. 2-0 in the favor of EXE. Tough luck for the side of Chaos Cartel. Once again, one of the, have to say, lowest rated teams in the group. And now, they did make it to the semifinals. Unfortunately, it's time to go home.
They did make it, and first game they were leading the charge, and the EXE, just a better team. They just came back hard into the game, and then in the second game, EXE did push themselves into the lead, and Chaos Cartel gave a wonderful fight right there. With that, EXE will be moving into the grand finals, and Chaos Cartels, they will be going home, knowing that they did make it to the semifinals. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will be taking a 30-minute break before the next game.